Hi students, today you'll be learning about innovation models and how to generate ideas. You'll be looking at the difference between open and closed innovation models, as well as identifying and analyzing how to use a scamper, design thinking, and lean startup. In a globalized economy, businesses need to innovate in order to survive. Strong innovation ideas give businesses competitive advantage, whereas weak or stagnant ideas result in business failure. What is an innovation model? It is a structured framework that explains how a business generates, develops, and implements new ideas. There are two types of innovation models. First is a closed innovation where ideas are generated internally. Open innovation, on the other hand, is where ideas are sourced from external and internal contributors. Let's have a look at some examples. For closed innovation, that happens behind closed doors in a vacuum. This is where research and development, also known as R&D, are kept internal and secret. One example is Apple. They maintain total control over their product ecosystem and help keep their development behind closed doors. This helps to maintain high security and control of their products. However, they are limited by their internal talent and employees. For open innovation, businesses open the doors to customers, universities, and even competitors to help find the best ideas. One example is Lego, where Lego ideas allow fans to submit designs, and if a certain number of people vote for it, Lego might turn it into a real product. This helps to increase the pool of creativity where Lego is generating ideas from. However, there is a high risk of intellectual property theft. Now let's compare closed and open innovation. The source of closed innovation is only internal through the research and development team. Its philosophy is, in order to win, we must hire the smartest people and do it all ourselves. Its focus is on control and secrecy. Open innovation, on the other hand, relies on internal and external sources. Its philosophy is that not all the smart people work for us, we need to find them, and its focus is on collaboration and speed. Now, let's have a look at the three idea generation tools. These are Scamper, which looks at improvement of current products or ideas and services, Design Thinking, which is more customer focused, and Lean Startup, which focuses on testing. Scamper helps you look at products from different perspectives in order to innovate. Scamper stands for S for substitute, C for combine. This helps to replace parts or merge products. A is for adapt and M for modify. This helps you to tweak the current design, size, or shape of the current product or service. P is for put to use and E is for eliminate. This helps you find new users or help to eliminate unnecessary specifications which customers might not need anymore due to changing preferences. And R refers to reverse, which is through flipping the sequence or design of the product. Let's have a look at Scamper during a cafe. How do we innovate standard local cafe? We could use substitute, where we are creating new plant-based drinks, milks, by swapping dairy for plant-based milk. This is where we substitute. Let's have a look at combine. By combining cafe and offering 24/7 quiet study space, we are providing a different environment to customers. Eliminate. The cafe could remove paper menus to reduce waste and wait times. This helps with help customers who are more sustainable oriented. Now let's have a look at the design thinking process. Design thinking is about empathy, solving a problem for customers by thinking and putting yourself in their shoes. This process starts with empathizing by understanding user needs, ideating by brainstorming solutions to those needs, followed by prototype and testing by building a version and seeing if it works. Let's have a look at Airbnb. The founders of Airbnb used design thinking to solve a specific customer problem. Problems with that hotels were too expensive during busy conferences. Therefore, Airbnb decided to go into a completely new market to rent out people's homes, private rentals, for short term in private apartments. They emphasized with budget-conscious travelers and created a global platform. Let's have a look at the lean startup model. It uses the feedback loop, which is the build, measure, and learn, focusing on the MVP. Remember, we can't build the final car, we first need to build the skateboard to see if people want to move from A to B. Why do we have to be lean? Business planning usually involves multiple years building a product only to find out that there is no need or demand for it. This helps to reduce risk by testing assumptions early and saves money. It also helps the business to be agile by pivoting the business quickly based on the customer research data. From these idea generation tools, you need to be able to select the best idea. We are going to use 3 criteria to select the best idea. The first one is viability. Can the idea work and make money in the long run? The next is desirability. Is there a demand for the product or idea and would customers want this? Followed by feasibility. Do you have the resources in order to make it work?